Kyle Bradshaw from Cruiser Customizing. I had a question for you. Are you ready to rally? We've just arrived back from Indianapolis, Indiana, where we attended the Dealer Expo. We saw tons of new products that are going to be released this year, making your ride just that much better. Daytona Bike Week is just around the corner on the East Coast, and then after that, Laughlin kicks off here on the West Coast. That not only puts a beginning to our rally season, but it really kicks off the entire year of motorcycling. Now the question that I have for you is, are you ready to ride? Are you ready to rally? Over the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you 12 things that you really need to think about before swinging your leg over the saddle of your motorcycle. If you're going to hit the road, the first thing you really need to take a look at is your tires and brakes. Are your tires in good condition? Do they have cracks on the sidewall, or is the rubber good? Take a look at the tread. Is there lots of tread depth? If you're looking for a tire that's going to absolutely maximize the number of miles you can ride this year, take a look at the Michelin Commander 2. It's just been released, and this thing is supposed to be an ultra high mileage tire. The next thing you should probably take a look at is wind protection. If you're going to be traveling lots of miles to a destination, that wind beating you in the chest if you don't have some sort of wind protection can be extremely tiring. In order to maximize the number of miles that you can spend on your motorcycle enjoying the ride, a windshield, a bullet, or a fairing are three great ways that you can decrease the amount of fatigue that you're going to feel over several hundred miles. While talking about fatigue, let's talk about seats. Now Kelly, these seats behind us range from $200 all the way up to about $650. What would make somebody invest that much money in a motorcycle seat?
Well, there's a few different reasons why someone might want to invest. The most important being comfort. However, there's also durability as well as it just plain looks cool.
In the industry, Mustang and Saddlemen provide some of the most comfortable seats. Now, a new revolution that we saw just this last week was the AirHawk already embedded into a Danny Gray seat. That's something you got to take a look at if you haven't seen that yet. Usually when talking about seats, we now need to venture into, are you riding solo or are you riding two up? With that conversation in mind, if you're riding two up, a backrest is usually a great idea for your passenger. This here is the Custom World International round sissy bar with large backrest. The system from Custom World comes as individual pieces. You've got your round sissy bar, you've got your model specific mounting bracket, and you've got the luggage rack. But in the end, it's going to provide overall security and make them more comfortable on the ride. And we all know, if the passenger's happy, you're going to be happy. Floorboards or highway pegs are another thing that people commonly add to their motorcycle. If you're going the floorboard route and you would like a model-specific driver and passenger floorboard, Cobra does a phenomenal job. If you're looking for a little bit more creativity, style, or design, you can always go with Kuryakyn. Just remember, you need the special adapter that goes to your model, and then you can add any of Kuryakyn's pegs to your motorcycle. Now if you are riding two up, as we just talked about, saddlebags or a trunk are going to be a necessity in being able to get all of your goods to that rally or event. If you're looking at soft luggage, Saddlemen would be where I would steer you. They've got the right sizes, the right mounting options, and the quality is superb. If you're looking for hard saddlebags, we have a new option called Hard Street. Mustang has got the beautiful Mustang seat cover hard bags. If you've got those Mustang hard bags, pay attention. Later this year, you're going to see a matching top case to go with them. Great, exciting news we just heard from Mustang this last weekend. And then you've got National Cycle, who's been tried and true for years and years. There are 3 or 4 things I'd recommend for the ride itself. I'd probably start with the ride-on tire sealant and balancer. Sealant to micro-balance your tire. If you get a chunk of tire that comes out making your tire imbalanced, this will compensate for that, giving you a glass-like feel as you ride down the road. We're now going to roll this tire over 3 screws. So we're still holding at 37.5 psi, so now we're going to take it for a ride and see what happens after a couple miles. Alright, so just put about 5 miles on this bike. We had 2 on the city streets, 3 on the highway. As you can see here, we actually increased just a little bit of pressure. We're running 38 psi. There you have it. With the ride-on tire treatment, you can go ahead and continue down the road to your destination after getting a nail or a screw through your tires. Along the lines of tire repair and possible maintenance, a toolkit is an extremely important thing to have with you if you're traveling.
Hey guys, this is Cruise Tools RoadTech M3 Metric Toolkit.
If you don't have a toolkit or you're uncomfortable doing repairs like that on your own, make sure you have an updated roadside assistance such as AAA. Now, a great deal of you only ride when the sun is out or the weather is fair. One problem with traveling across the country or long distances to rallies is that you might run into that proverbial rain cloud. That rain cloud will make you miserable if you're not prepared. A rain suit packed down small and they'll allow you to stay dry, comfortable, and happy if you happen to hit that rain cloud. When you get to the rally, you get to the hotel, and you park your bike outside. You may be in a not so nice area. There's a couple things that I'd recommend you do in order to protect your assets. Number one, a motorcycle cover. Get your big bike parts, accessories, breast cancer awareness cover on order today. We've got it medium, large, touring, and the extra large bagger cover. $5 will be donated from the purchase of each cover to the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. Number two, the bolt lock allows you to be able to run a cable through your gear and attach it to your motorcycle so it doesn't just walk away. And number three, a lock or security device which will help deter those people who are dishonest. And lastly, when you ride up to the rally, you get off your motorcycle, you go in and you're attending the fun events and excitement. It is a huge bummer to walk out and find your motorcycle laying on its side. A side stand disc of some sort is an absolute necessity when traveling to areas where the temperature is hot and you're parking on asphalt. We've just talked about the dozen or so key things that I think you need to think about before throwing your leg over your saddle and hitting the road. The rally season, an exciting time to venture out, meet new people, and enjoy the lifestyle of motorcycling. Until next week, take care and ride safe.